what would be the difference, you think, between K-pop and P-pop?
The difference between music, K-pop, P-pop, C-pop, T-pop, J-pop, will always be the heart of a Filipino. Pusong Pinoy, ika nga po.
Alright.
What makes it unique is when we get to write and present our hearts and language to the whole audience, not just in the Philippines, but of course in the
Yes.
global stage.
Welcome to K-Talks. I'm Dr. Jerry Gliauchka, the Dean of the School of Media and Marketing at the University of Asia and the Pacific. Our guest for today is a P-pop boy group which launched 5 years ago after a 4-year intensive training in Korea. They are called First One. Let's get to know them. Their members are Ace, the leader, Max, Alpha, Jay, Joker, and Jason. So please welcome First One. Hello, guys. Good afternoon, and welcome to the University of Asia and the Pacific. It's great to have you here. You're the first P-pop group ever that have come to the university, and of course, we're excited to see your performance later. So maybe let's get started. Maybe you can tell us, how did your group start? How did you form this group?
Well, first of all, thank you for having us here in
You're welcome.
the University of Asia and the Pacific. And since we're the first P-pop group to officially guest in K-Talks,
Right.
we'd like to formally introduce ourselves.
Yes.
So, the way we do it.
Yes, of course.
One of one, go beyond. We are first one. Hi guys,
Wonderful.
I'm Ace.
Hello guys, my name is Max.
Hey guys, I'm Jason.
Hello, I'm Jay.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Good.
Hi, I'm Alpha.
I am Joker.
Great. Okay.
And you?
Good.
I'm Jay again.
That's great.
Yes, and together we're first one. Well, with the question that you asked, sir, we started by, first of all, just me being the original trainee.
Oh.
So I was the one who really started to train in Korea for about 4.5 years
I see.
ago.
Okay.
And then one day, our management told me to contact friends in the Philippines because they want to hold like a semi-private public audition here in the Philippines.
I see.
So one of my best friends, Alpha, was actually a dancer already. He's actually rooted by blood as a dancer because his father is one of the original members of Maneuvers, the
I see.
dancers of Sir Gary V.
Oh,
So I
okay.
contacted him and I told him there will be an audition. So if he can gather talented people who he thinks has potential to pass, gather them and we'll come on this day and then we'll have the auditions. And then fast forward, the auditions came. About 100 trainees
Wow.
were shortlisted.
Wow.
But then again, every month, or depends, it can happen like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and then normally every month it gets cut down to half. So from 100, cut down to 50, 30, 20, 10, 7, and then finally the 6.
The 6 is
So we were really put under rigorous and stressful training environment.
How long was the selection process?
1 year total.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because
And where was this being done?
it was being done like in and out of the country, but the
Oh,
trainees
okay.
here in the Philippines
Yes.
were staying here,
Okay.
and then those who were kind of like shortlisted or were really seen to have the best potentials were
Yeah.
able to go back and forth to Korea and Philippines.
See. Okay. Great. So formally it was formed as a group in 2000, right?
2019,
Oh, 2019.
but we still
Okay.
had a final elimination test, so we were
Oh,
already
okay.
no, we were about 9 or 10.
Yeah.
And then our management told us that there will be this secret culmination activity for us. So there was this dance cover thing
Alright.
wherein the winner would get to perform in Seoul Music Awards in Korea.
Oh wow.
But the
Okay.
thing was, people can't know or shouldn't know that we were trainees under the company. So their
Oh,
condition was, if we win, we're gonna debut the very next month or about the very next year after we come back from Seoul Music Awards. But if we lose, all those training times will be put into waste and we're not gonna debut. So
Wow.
thankfully, thanks be to God, we were able
You
to
did.
win, and
Fantastic.
we're here now.
Congratulations. That was great. So ever since you were launched, well, you had quite a number of milestones, right? That you've achieved. As you said, you've performed in Seoul, you also performed in Thailand, I think, right? And also you've been recognized in the Billboard's Hot Trending Songs. How does it feel to, as a group and to have achieved these milestones?
Actually, it's very like a humble and grateful experience because
Okay.
we only do what good for us and what we love to do,
Okay.
which is dancing or performing. So
Yeah.
it's we didn't know that the time that we won the top trending billboards, we didn't know that we won.
Really?
We're just
Oh, wow.
we're having a meeting. We're having a meeting.
We were
then
getting scolded.
we're getting scolded. And
Yes.
then after a while, Jason has his phone and he checked it and suddenly he said to us that we're top one in the Billboard
Wow.
trending
Ah.
bill. Yeah, so it was so surreal. Sorry, I'm stuttering. I'm very nervous. So yeah,
Yeah.
so we're very thankful for our fans.
So did
Yeah.
the scolding stop at that point?
Yes.
After that,
Okay, all right.
It turned into Samgyeopsal.
Samgyeopsal. Yeah.
That's great.
So yeah, we're very thankful for our fans, our 4-1,
Yes.
for
Yes.
sticking with us this whole 4 years of boy group. So yeah, we're very
Good, great. Now, of course, there are many number of groups have been coming out, right, and are planning to come out as well. What would you say is distinctive about your group compared to other P-pop groups that are already there? Is there anything that you could say that this is distinctive? And maybe as a follow-up question to that, how do you think your group is going to help shape the future of P-pop?
But I think in terms of the distinction of our group, I
Yeah.
think that we have a very good chemistry because everything that we do, we are all involved in it. And we are all involved in our creative process. We have our creative
Fantastic.
freedom when we're creating music and choreography as well. So
Okay.
I think that's one of the
Unique points.
unique points of our group
Okay.
compared to other people. But I'm not
Okay.
saying that other P-pop groups don't do that, but I
Right.
think that the one point that we're comfortable of.
And just to add, I really think that all P-pop groups are very different from each other.
Yes.
Like us, we're mainly dancers. We came
I
from the
see.
dance community. But
Okay.
some other groups are.
But I heard you practicing earlier.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
excellent singers.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure you had to keep on training
Blood,
for all
sweat,
of
and
these,
tears.
right? Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, you were saying.
And the other groups they started from real singers and then they
Okay.
just learned dancing. Every group is different. And
That's right.
we really admire, us first one, we really admire every group's differences.
That's great. That's great. That's great.
Because at the end of the day, I think each unique point of every group
Yeah.
will help in shaping like P-pop as it is. When the pandemic exploded, it was only SB19 and us.
Right.
We came after SB19.
Okay.
So it was only about two groups who were really involved in the P-pop scene.
Okay.
Of course, mainly SB19 being first. And then after that, when the pandemic doors opened,
Right.
suddenly a lot of P-pop groups came out,
Started coming out.
started
yes.
coming out,
Yeah.
which was beneficial for the P-pop community. If you're familiar with the original hip-hop community way back, it started the same. Any community starts out the same. It starts with a small idea. So
Right.
P-pop is not just actually a community, it's a movement, it's a culture. So each and
That's
every group's
interesting.
color will eventually contribute to how we will be able to present P-pop to the world stage. So
Fantastic.
everyone should benefit from a healthy competition, maybe.
Absolutely. Of course, we all know that K-pop is and continues to be leading this whole culture that you talk about. What would be the difference you think between K-pop and P-pop?
Tagalog.
Of course.
Because
Yeah.
we
Yes.
always say this. The difference between music, K-pop, P-pop, C-pop, T-pop, J-pop,
Right.
will always be the heart of a Filipino. Pusong Pinoy, ika nga po.
Alright.
So, the fact that Filipinos write these songs, the fact that Filipinos, because Alpha said earlier, we actually create our choreography. For example, when we have to create a choreography.
Who's your lead dancer? Is there anyone? Oh, you're
Matt.
Alright.
So,
okay.
he creates the choreography. So,
Okay.
when he creates choreographies, for sure he has his own Filipino heart put into that. So
Right.
whatever music it will be, when you say K-pop, for example, it's influenced by American pop already.
Yeah.
It's infused with Japanese pop already. So it's the same with the Filipino music. P-pop
Right.
is a combination of everything.
Yes.
But what makes it unique is when we get to write and present our hearts and language to the whole audience, not just in
Yes.
the Philippines, but of course in the
Yes.
global stage. In the world now, it's only Spotify, and everyone from like America can hear songs in the Philippines.
Right.
So
Right.
P-pop is Tagalog, it's Filipino, it's
Right.
us being Pinoy. So
But you know what? I think that's correct. I have my own take on this as well, right? I think that what also distinguishes us is that for those who get into this, right? I think Filipinos are naturally musically talented, right?
Yeah.
I mean, all performers
100%.
around the world are Filipinos, but especially singers, right?
yes.
Almost every Filipino can sing. And I think that's probably one of the distinctiveness of a P-pop group, that every single person in the team can sing, right? I think for the most part. I don't know if you'll agree with that. But all right, good. Well, maybe as a last question, so we are here in the University of Asia and the Pacific. As I mentioned, we have a program on media and entertainment management, and of course, our students in this program are aspiring, right, to be producers, writers, filmmakers, and of course, some would like to be artists. What advice could you give those who are dreaming to become artists, and how can they achieve this dream the way you guys did it?
Be true to yourself. Since we're in the Philippines, like if you want to go into P-pop or if you want to become an OPM artist, maging proud kayo kung sino kayo. Be proud of who you are. The way I say it in Tagalog is because we're P-pop, we're OPM. It's our like blood
Okay.
in this world
Yeah.
stage. Dugo natin yung dugong Pinoy. So
Yeah.
what best way to express who you are, like be authentic to who
Right.
you are really, than by being proud of your language. Write the way you will write in Tagalog. Be proud of it. If you want it to be done in Taglish, well, be proud of like how you can mix Tagalog with English.
Right.
And well, for filmmakers, actually one of our members, Jason, is an aspiring filmmaker.
Wow,
director,
Jason.
So maybe you'd
Great.
like to speak on that. Nice pass.
Actually, I just want to add to his answer. I must say, get a good lawyer. If you want to be an artist, get a good lawyer. I swear.
Okay.
That's true.
All right.
Anyways, back to the main topic.
Like as an aspiring director and
Wow,
filmmaker, like what can you give as an advice to those who
Yeah.
want to take the same path?
Apart from having a good lawyer.
Yeah.
For me, one of the things I learned, follow your own aesthetic. You don't have to copy everyone.
Mhm.
I think you should be, like what he said, you should be true to yourself.
Yes.
Follow your own aesthetic. Plus, just keep moving forward. No matter what people say, no matter what
Yeah.
happens, just
Yeah.
follow your dreams.
Fantastic. Yes.
Also, just to add, just keep doing what you're doing, and also, hard work really pays off. If it's not hard, then ginawa na siya ng ibang tao. So, it's very the hard path always has a good ending.
Yes.
So, keep doing what you're always doing, love it, and work hard for it.
Fantastic. Wow, I think that's a great way to end this, right? So thank you very much
Thank
for
you,
all
sir.
of you for coming here, and of course, we can only wish more success for the group and continue bringing P-pop to the global stage, right?
Yes, sir.
So thank you. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Till the next one. Bye for now.